Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to This Random Journey. I just hopped off the scales and I actually went up a little bit, but that was to be expected because I started eating yesterday. I hadn't ate for 3 days, and then yesterday was my first eat day, and I have 3 more eat days, today being one of them. So I'll show you what I eat today. I wanted to mention that last night after I uploaded the video, I did have one more snack, which was yogurt with a dollop of blueberry pie filling on top, but I stayed under my calorie allotment for the day still, even with that, so I was pretty happy with that day. I'm not discouraged because I gained weight today. I kind of expected it, so I'm not worried about that at all. I am curious. I'm going to be taking my weight every day. I am curious to see how much I go up through the 4 days and stuff. So yeah, you guys get to see all this with me and see how it's going to work out. So I'm excited. I'm going to pray, and then I'm going to get a shower because I really need one. My hair really needs to be washed at this time. So I'm going to do that, and I will probably see you guys back whenever I am sitting down to read my Bible and my extra edification book. So I'll bring you back for that. Well, I'm finally out of the shower, getting my coffee, and I'm going to read my Bible and my edification book. It's 9:35, so I'm running a little bit behind because obviously I got a shower. But anyways, that's okay. Miss Prim, you...
Excuse me. Sorry.
That's all you. Miss Prim, you good girl. Yeah, you are a good girl. Yeah. Susie's eating her food. Prim wants it so bad, but she's learning not to eat Susie's food. We have to watch her, make sure she doesn't come over there and try to steal it. I got a new kind of coffee. It's this Green Mountain half-calf medium roast. So I used to get like a super dark roast, and I actually like this really well. So far it's working out. So I'm still trying to figure out how much of this to put in, because with my dark roast coffee, I used to put quite a bit of this in, and so I'm trying to get the perfect amount now that it's a lighter roast. So I'm thinking maybe half the amount I used to put in. I don't know. I don't even know if that was half. I think that was over half. So I'm going to try that today to see how it tastes. I'm sure it's going to taste delicious. Alright, so I'm finally sitting down to read my Bible. I also am reading this book, which I was asked as I read these books that I showed you a while back to give you my thoughts. So far, this one is a must-read for me. I think that anybody can glean. It says for kids, but I'm telling you, as an adult, I am learning so much out of this book. It's teaching like how to set goals and how to reach your goals, and it's just really, really good. Highly recommended so far. I'm almost done. I have 2 chapters left, which I'll finish hopefully today. It's super good. So this one's a must-read. Of course, this one's a must-read too. But I have my coffee, I have my water, and I also need to score a test for Elizabeth. So the dogs are hopefully going to settle down. Susie's going to settle down. Whenever I come out of the bedroom, they come out of the bedroom. So the dogs, they will stay in the bedroom until I come out, or until I start getting rounded for the day and like coming out in the main space. They're kind of chilling with me for the most part in the morning. They sometimes will come out and kind of walk around, maybe go out to go to the bathroom and come back in. But for the most part, they hang out with me and lay in their bed all lazily until I come out of the bedroom. And so then whenever I'm getting all settled or trying to get settled, they're getting all their food and their drinks and walking around the house. So that's what all those noises were. I'm sorry. Also, another thing I have in front of me, aside from all the other stuff I showed you already, is my check sheet. which I have a download for. If you're interested in that, I will try to remember to put that in the description for you guys. But yeah, I still need to do like straightening. I'm thinking about not doing that this time, just because it's still looking pretty good from last time I did it, so I don't really think it's necessary. Today is Friday, company ready, so we'll just straighten the house up and make sure it looks good. And I need to mark off stuff that I got yesterday that I have forgotten to mark off. So I will work on that after I get my Bible read. I'm having the same thing I had yesterday for lunch today. Well, Michael just came home for lunch and we ate lunch together, and then I washed up the dishes from lunch. And Elizabeth actually went back to babysitting because she did a half day on one of her babysitting days, so she's gonna go hang out there for a while today as well. And I finished my Bible reading, but now I'm gonna read in the other book. Get me another cup of coffee so that I can drink it while I'm reading that other book. I'll probably finish that other book today, and then I want to show you guys the spiritual discipline chart, because I can't remember if I showed you guys or not. So I want to show you that chart that I've made up, and you can kind of see how I'm marking it and that kind of thing. So I'm going to get this coffee really quick. Okay, here is the chart I keep telling you guys about, and I couldn't remember if I had actually showed it to you or not. This is my Creating Spiritual Disciplines chart that I made. Basically, I'm going to read 5 chapters from the Bible every day, read at least 1 chapter of an edification book every day, call or outreach to someone, and then pray and fast. And the way I'm indicating whenever I fast versus when I'm just praying is I have made the fasting days orange and the non-fasting days where I just take time out to specifically pray yellow. So yeah, I'm going to mark my days that the things I've done today, which is these 3. I still need to call or outreach to someone today, and I will do that at some point today. No, it's somebody outside of the house, baby. Oh, so anyways, I have somebody in mind that I've been wanting to reach out to, so I'll probably reach out to that person and let them know that I've been thinking about them.
You talked to Aunt Crystal.
And I did finish that book. It was a great book, so highly recommended. Has just simple, practical ways to become successful. It's super good. So anyways, check out that book. I have to pick my next book I want to read, and I can't decide if I want to read another easy read or if I want to pick, I've been thinking about doing one of the harder books, not harder, but one that's more thick or it's going to take longer to read. So I was thinking either this one that's Boundaries by Dr. Henry Cloud, or I really been wanting to read this one, the Like the Rock. So I can't decide which one of these I want to read next. So I think I'm going to read the back cover, or the, like the description on both of them. I'm going to eventually read both of them, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I think I'll just read Like a Rock. So I'm going to read this one next. I'll have to let you guys know how it is. So I just wanted to show you guys my room, or the tops of my things here. Look at all these books, okay? I think I've already showed you guys this, but I just was like, I've never had this many books down in anticipation to read them. I'm super excited about reading every one of these books. I just had to show you guys that. So I am working with Prim. With Prim on not pulling whenever we're walking. And so I have this new lead that helps because you can position it better on their necks. Helps. And she did really good on this walk. We're at the very end of the walk now. There's some distractions right now, some dogs barking and different things, so she's getting a little antsy. But she's done really good. She's done really good on this walk with this lead. So if this works, we'll probably get a nicer looking lead. This one's just an old lead that we had laying around. So anyway, I wanted to note that she's doing so good on her walk. I'm super happy. I'm using the Cesar Millan's method for leash training your dog. She's already leash trained. She just likes to pull. Like when she gets excited. Like right now, she's excited about those dogs over there barking. So normally she would be like pulling harder on the lead to, you know, try to go find or do or whatever. And of course critters like squirrels and birds and stuff, she's always wanting to go after them. So this is really helping. So hopefully it continues to help and we can get her completely trained to not pull. I just completed putting all my recipes in my recipe. This is my concoction recipe book, or food I want to make or I've already made, stuff I know I like. But I was too lazy to rewrite everything, so I like taped my little pieces in here. And as I was doing, I was thinking this would make such like a cool look for like an actual cookbook. Like have all your little, it wouldn't like flop up like this and stuff. I guess you could make it that way, but it would look like this though. Like it would have all these like, I don't know, like handwritten notes throughout the cookbook. Anyways, I thought that would be cool. Like this. This is one of my favorites. And it's so funny because I can actually, like, there's remnants of, let's see if I can find it. Remnants of, like, bills and stuff. Let me see. Like this one. This was a, I cut the corners, but you can see it's, like, ripped right here. That's because that's, like, a bill I just grabbed and wrote down what I had done. So this is a whole made-up concoction right here. And I just wrote it down really quick, which I need to write down the one I made yesterday with the parsley and the mushrooms and all that stuff. I need to write that down. But anyways, this is like stuff I've made up or like stuff I've gotten from my family. This is from my Aunt Paula. It's her lemon tort recipe. Things that I've found and like tweaked or made it my own or have just gotten like off the internet. This is a fajita seasoning that you just mix all this together. It makes fajita seasoning. And then this is my husband's coconut curry sauce that he really likes. I found this on the internet, I'm pretty sure, but I can't remember where. I just wrote it down really quick. So I just have cool stuff like this is my Aunt Paula's bread recipe. She is the best bread maker. Oh, her bread recipe. So there it is. If you guys want it, take a screenshot. Her rolls are the absolute best, and her bread is just so soft. Anyways, it's just all kinds of recipes. I thought I would share that with you guys. It's just really cool. Now, my mom gave me this, but I think she got it either from my Aunt Paula or my grandma. But anyways, it's one of my favorites. And this is green soup. Is my grandma this is the grandma that passed away last year. This is her green soup. She made this up. This is her green soup recipe. And hers was a little bit different. I got the recipe, I think, from my Aunt Paula, but this is my grandma's like idea. And so I got my love of cooking from my grandma. And anyway, I'm going to start crying, so I can't continue on that one. But anyways, this is just a really cool collection of food. One more example of my crazy, chaotic, writing down my recipes I make up thing. This is my black bean burger recipe. I know it doesn't look like much of a recipe, but to me, this is a recipe. Anyway, so I'm going to tape that one in here too. And I'm going to leave it just the way it is. And I'm going to put it just like right like that. And tape it. So I always talk about how sidetracked I get. Well, the reason I was in there going through my recipes and looking at all that stuff was because I'm looking for a specific recipe that I made. My Aunt Paula requested I make these homemade biscuits. And I probably even have it on video somewhere throughout these videos I've made because it's been not very long ago that I made it. I just can't remember how I made the biscuits. They was like 3 ingredients. They had flour, butter, I think heavy whipping cream, and salt. And I'm trying to find that recipe. I should have written it down. If I didn't, then I do that a lot. I forget to write things down. That's why a lot of times I'll just jot it down, even if it doesn't really make sense. Because to me it makes sense. So anyways, that's why I was in there looking at my recipes. And got me kind of emotional thinking about my grandma. Also this week is the 2-year anniversary of my husband's mom passing away, so it's been kind of a hard week anyway. So then just going through all those recipes was kind of hard. So not hard, it's just it brings back a lot of memories. So anyways, I need to go in there and I need to find that recipe. And if I can't find it, then I need to scour the web and try to find something that's least similar and then test it and see if I can get it to work. Because tomorrow we're supposed to meet, late morning, we're supposed to meet up as a family, all of us girls, and we're gonna have breakfast together, and they wanted me to bring these biscuits. So I have to find this recipe, and if I can't, then I have to find something that's extremely similar. I hope I wrote it down though, but I went through all those notes you saw and I didn't see it. So anyways, I gotta go in there and look for that. So I have been sitting here with Prim on my lap and Curtis beside me trying to do his schoolwork.
I am doing my schoolwork.
He is doing his schoolwork. He's getting very sidetracked. But I've been looking, because I could not find that recipe anywhere, I've been looking on the internet trying to find something similar. So I think I'm just going to wing it. And I'm going to make my own recipe up and come up with my own thing. I've watched several videos. I think I remember what was kind of in them before. So I'm just going to kind of wing it, and I'm going to test it out tonight. Yeah, I know there was a lot of butter. I'm going to test it out tonight. Shush, do your school, please. Hey, focus and do your school. Anyways, that's what I think the plan's going to be. Michael's going to be off here in just a few minutes, and we're going to be running to the store. The kids have a birthday party to go to this evening, so we're going to be getting a gift for the young lady they're going to the party for. And we also have another birthday coming up tomorrow that we need to get a card for, and then some other things that we need to grab. So we're going to be running to the store as soon as he gets here. And yeah, that's basically what's happening so far. Alright, we just got back from the store and I need to hurry and get something made for dinner for the kids before they go off to their birthday party. So I'm going to do a concoction. I've been watching a lot of, there's this lady, I can't remember the name of the channel, but basically she calls it Husbento. And she makes like bento boxes for her husband's lunch. She's a, I think, Japanese lady. Anyways, she takes rice and like wraps it around stuff all the time and cooks it. I thought, I have some boiled eggs. I have some rice that's already made up. I'm going to wrap the rice around the egg and then fry basically the rice. Like maybe do like an outside coating and fry it, or like pan fry it. And then serve that with some leftover melon salad. So I don't know if it's going to turn out, but that's what my idea is and what I'm going to do for dinner. Okay, here's my concoction so far. So basically it's a hard-boiled egg with the rice, which is just seasoned rice. And then I put a little bit of flour that was seasoned, and then I have these panko style breadcrumbs. They're supposed to be crispier than regular breadcrumbs. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, and I just put those on there, and now I'm warming up the oil in my pan, just shallow oil. It's canola oil. And so once that gets hot, I will put those in there and just make sure they're golden on all sides, and then it'll be ready to eat. So if you couldn't tell, I love to make up food recipes. I love to cook, and I love to experiment in the kitchen. And I've noticed over the last, I don't know, couple years, I've kind of just stuck to what I know, and I haven't really ventured out like I used to. Whenever me and my husband got married, I didn't know very many recipes, so I would just make up concoctions and really enjoyed it. But just getting in a rut, I guess. And so lately I've been wanting to just try new things. I think trying new things is important. And I just like getting inspiration. I watch, you know, YouTube videos or whatever, and I get inspiration, and I take methods that I see. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I've never thought to do that. Like, I would have never wrapped an egg in rice ever. But I saw her, I think she wrapped an egg. I don't know if she wrapped it with rice or not, but she's wrapped a lot of things with rice. Like, she wrapped rice around a shrimp. That's what gave me the idea for the eggs. She wrapped shrimp, it was like a really jumbo shrimp, and she wrapped the rice. Now, I think her rice was just regular plain rice. I'm not 100% sure. And then she put like bacon or prosciutto or something around it and cooked it that way. Anyways, it looks super delicious. And I was like, I can do that. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, as you can see from my cookbook earlier, that's kind of... Oh, Susie, you okay? You okay? Oh. That's kind of the way I like to cook. I just kind of like to wing it. I just flipped them for the first time, and so they were starting to get golden. This one isn't quite as golden as these ones back here, and I think it's because I accidentally had my pan scooched off the burner on this side. So anyways, I'm going to just keep on getting these golden on all sides, and then it'll be time to eat. And I'll show you. I'm going to cut one open so you guys can see what it looks like on the inside too. One thing I will say about this is it does pop quite a bit. You know, when you're frying something, it always typically will pop at you, but the rice will pop just a little bit more because it has water in it. So just if you plan on doing something like this, be mindful that it will pop quite a bit. So I decided to make like a sauce to go on top. So it's just mayonnaise, soy sauce, garlic, and then I'll taste it and see if I want to add anything. Alright, that sauce was so good just as is. I left it. Now you could add like some hot sauce, like some sriracha or something to give it some spice. My husband would love that, but I'm not a huge fan of spice. I like a little bit, or even some jalapenos in this would be so good. I do like jalapenos to an extent. They can't be too much. These are just about done. Look at those beauties. They turn into squares. Like, how cool is that? It's like a circle inside, and it's like a square on the outside. So I'm going to pull these out and put them on just these towels here, or paper towels, to drain, and call the boys in. Alright guys, there they are. Don't they look so yummy? Like, Anyways, yeah, they turn in these cool little squares. How cool is that? And then I'll drizzle the sauce over them whenever I plate them. I'll have to show you once it's all plated up, and I'll cut it and let you guys see the inside. Alright guys, here's what it looks like. Doesn't that look yummy? And I'll show you the inside of it here in just a second, but I gotta hand these off to my family real quick.
That's a good one.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it yummy? Alright, I'm gonna show you guys the inside. That is what, right there. There, better lighting. That's what it's looking like, guys.
Delicioso. Michael
says he likes it.
It's good.
So, what do you guys think? Have you tried it yet?
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. Little kids haven't. Gage has. Good?
I like it.
Cool. I'm gonna chow down. Well, I tried to make biscuits, and they look beautiful. They look so good, but they're super dry. So I don't know. I probably just need to add more liquid, it would be my guess. So I'm gonna have to run to the store and get like ingredients like crazy, just so I can basically remake this over and over until I get it. But it's close. This looks very much like what they look like. It's just really dry, so I think I just needed more liquid. So run into the store while and I gotta pick up the kids from a birthday party. Look who's here! Miss Kinsley's here. She was eating a cookie, so she's got some cookie on her face. Well guys, these biscuits are extremely dry, so like I said, I ran to the store, and I'll show you what I got. I got 2 things of heavy whipping cream. I got backup biscuits. This is in case I can't figure out how to make them. I got 4 of those because I'm really worried I'm not going to figure this out. But if I do, great. If I don't, then I have my backup biscuits. And then I got 2 things of butter. So I'm going to attempt to make them again and see how it goes. And then if not, I'll just bake these off in the morning. So that's the plan. But it is already 9 o'clock, so I know you guys are expecting a video like a half an hour ago. So I am going to go ahead and stop recording for today. I'm going to work on these biscuits for the rest of the evening, late into the night apparently. And you guys, I will let you know how they turned out, if they turned out. I'll take a video or something for you guys for tomorrow's video to show you little snippet. So basically, to be continued. Don't forget, we're trying to get to 500 subscribers. What are you? Oh, he's got something to show you guys. What is it?
It's my Hatchimal. It's a boy Hatchimal.
A boy Hatchimal?
I'm pretty sure it has a dinosaur inside. I'm not sure, but you're supposed to soak in water for 2 to 3 days.
Show it to him. Anyway, I guess we're going to be tracking this for 2 to 3 days, guys. I'll show that to you as it grows. So anyways, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye!